time just to chill out and kind of tune in with the people that watch the channel. So if anyone has any questions, anything, throw it out there. Yeah, thanks for watching. Season on the all-time I have my own permit this year to go catch some salmon, so I'll be doing some live action salmon catching. Pretty sweet deal. What's going on, eh? That's a little pressure. Track run. We're headed to inside waters. It's our radar. Nothing's on the radar. That's the depth sounder. Nothing to worry about there. Yeah. That's the deal. Load at 6 a.m. in the morning. We got 30,000 pounds of black cod, and we're off to unload the boat. We got the quota for one of the crewmen, so we got 30,000 pounds left. Thumbs up and watching. If you have any comments, chats, or whatever, go for it. We're approaching land here in about 6 hours. Oh, we use squid. You can use herring too. We primarily use the giant squid caught up here, trawl caught squid. Herring does work too. It's just right now it's
the float switch is out in the lab, so when that thing beeps,
that one right there at the bottom. So that's the bill still lab.
Yeah.
So when that beeps, that's the lab. The stern is.
Turn that on like that.
Right.
And then hold it like this.
You'll see what we use to fish them on there. We use slinky pots. Yeah, thank you, DJ Charlie. Good to see you again. Yeah, we use pots. They're like slinkies, like a giant slinky. Yeah, it works pretty good. You string them together, you work like 45, 50, 60 minute string. They're spaced out about 2,000 feet in distance, about 1,500 feet down. We're from Southeast Alaska. Southeast Alaska. Fishing in the Gulf right now. Oh, Southern California. That's cool. I lived out in Pismo Beach. Went to Caltech for just like a few months with my buddy. Yeah. Out here in the open paradise. Yeah, if you like fishing and stuff, check out I got a bunch of videos I make for fishing. Tons of stuff on it. It's not really a huge deal, but it's tons of cool videos if you like it. There's about 5 different fisheries on my channel you can check out. Fishing, yeah. I do plenty of sport fishing, but I don't do sport fishing, commercial fishing. You can't do the same at the same time. But yeah, I like fishing rods. I like surf fishing. I like boat fishing, trolling. I do a lot of sport fishing in streams and creeks and stuff for cutthroat trout. It's probably one of my favorite fish to catch is little itty bitty cutthroat trout. Some of the smartest, hardest fish to catch. They'll spit the hook back out at you. You have a better chance sometimes to catch them with your hands than you do with the hook. Have any questions about fishing and stuff? But I know quite a bit. Sure as hell can learn some stuff too, or can even make videos about fishing too. I will 100% always say the wicked stick. Wicked stick is the best. Get us a little wicked stick. You don't need a big rod to catch a big fish. I've caught monster steelhead on an ultralight with 5-pound test. I mean, it's all about what you really want to do. I prefer to fish with no rod and reel. I like hand line fishing, which is I'll throw the lure out with my hands and jig it back in. I prefer to do it that way. But wicked sticks are really cheap and they're very durable, and you can keep breaking them off and just you get shorter and shorter fishing pole if you're really that broke, but you don't need a fishing pole to go fishing. I mean, let's put it that way. You never did. Pan slammers are good, and yeah, I mean, I usually, if I'm at the beach, I'll use sand shrimp, and then also those little crabs, the rock crabs that hang out in the surf. Everything loves to eat crabs, so if you get yourself some crab gills and freeze crab gills. Crab gills make some of the best bait for any of those surf fish. They love crab. It's like fries for them. But sand shrimp, those little tiny scallops, even taking if you find a big enough barnacle, you can use a barnacle meat. It works really good too. But anything that lives in the surf that's kind of meaty, I mean, the sand shrimp is the number one to use with the 3 ounce weight, the leader. But as far as the best fishing pole I've ever had is the Wicked Stick. Cheap, awesome, and better than anything else. As far as the reel goes, I don't know. I break all my reels, so I buy cheap reels and just keep breaking them. Not one to go broke for sport fishing gear. Yeah, the sand crabs are great. In Newport, I always poke around the rocks and the jetties and pull those little crabs down, stick them on the hook, and slam the perch. And the crab gills, if you can get crab gills and put them in those little mesh sacks, I mean, with a little slice of herring, or those crab gills are something else. They don't stay on very long, but they're hot sauce. I've always caught lingcod with those. Lingcod and halibut, big old rockfish, yellow eyes. I don't know. I just enjoy fishing. You guys probably have tuna down there. For asking questions, Flea. I appreciate that. It's nice to be able to share some information. fishing a harder bottom, like if you're gonna go for like more rockfish, you're gonna need more rocky bottom. But if you're fishing sand and mud flats, yeah, you're always gonna catch different stuff. So I mean, that's how you learn, is by doing it. Seems like you know what you're up to. Surf fishing's fun, especially tide changes. You know, you have different tides that catch different fish. So high tide, slack tide, and low tide. A lot of different opportunistic eaters. But one of the best baits is octopus and squid. Everyone uses it for fishing, and it seems to really, really do good. And it's really oily, so a lot of times they want oily stuff. Like the black cod we're fishing, and I don't really know what you can catch them on. I think almost anything works, but we typically stay with squid. down there, you might even have cabazon if you get on the jetties. I mean, I walk out on the jetties down in Southern Oregon, in Reedsport and stuff, and it's really good fishing out there. Fun too. Sharks are no fun. I don't like catching sharks, but yeah, mussels. I mean, it's typically what they eat in their environment. So it's like, oh, I mean, with Dungeness crab, I mean, razor clams, scallops, yeah, anything that's a shellfish would kill it. It's just, yeah, mussels are amazing. So, yeah. I mean, if you have something that works, never change it. You know, never change what you're doing unless you're experimenting. But I never trade one thing for work something I don't know that works. Yeah, mussels and barnacles. I don't know what it is. Barnacles really do. It's strange, but some things really like eating barnacles. I don't know what it is. Mussels too. They're everywhere. Maybe when the surf breaks up stuff, usually fish come in and they'll eat around that. Take me out fishing in Newport for Dungeness crab, and he sees we have a chicken farm. He sees the chicken guts for bait. That stuff worked just fine too. I don't know. Caught a seal, and that was interesting. Watching a seal escape out of a boat, terrifying. Being around a seal. I've almost been caught by whales. I mean, I never caught whales, but the whales almost caught me. I have a bunch of videos I posted fishing with the killer whales out in Dutch Harbor and Bering Sea. I mean, the craziest thing though, I would say a t-shirt sleeve at the bottom of Lower Chatham. I caught this weird hippie t-shirt sleeve. You know, the bottom of the crab pond. We're all staring at it like, where did that come from and how did that get there? As far as sea life, there's all sorts of weird, unexplainable sea life. I mean, what is that? I don't know. Throw it back. Like, stuff comes up that you can't explain it. weird. It's gooey. It's slimy, but it's alive. The Great White. We were actually out here. We were north of where we were at, about 100 miles by Fairweather Glacier, and the current was 65 degrees, which it's usually 40 degrees in this water. So there's a really warm current. There's tons of anchovies, and then there's a Great White on our hook set. And it comes up on our hooks because we do long line on hooks. So we have about 300 hooks to a tub, and we run about probably 5,000 hooks. I don't know. And one of them had a big old shark on it. And they die when they're sharks die when they're on the hooks and stuff. So they can't breathe because they need to be moving to keep oxygen flowing. I think the coolest thing I've ever seen was like a 400-pound halibut come up in a pot. Just a monster of a fish. Oh yeah, I mean I personally caught an 81-inch halibut, and that was awesome. And my buddy and I both pulled it onto the deck of the boat. It was slapping the deck. It was bigger than both of us. I mean, it took as long to dress as a moose would. The cheeks were a meal. Yeah, those things are beautiful. They felt like I was pulling up a boat to the bottom. Chumming with oatmeal. For what? What would I chum with? What would I be chumming for? We use fish food. But for like bass fishing and lakes and stuff, I mean, these black cod, you can throw red vines in the water and they go for it. Oatmeal, interesting. Sometimes check out some other videos I posted because I did a lot of shorts. Started doing YouTube last year because I realized the opportunity. But last year when we were fishing, we caught all 5 species of salmon. We caught the pink salmon, which are the little called humpies. We caught a coho, which are known as silvers. We caught a sockeye, which are known as reds. We caught a chinook salmon, which is also called the king salmon. We also caught a chum salmon, which is also called the dog salmon. We caught all 5 species in one set, and I have my own permit to catch salmon 9 months out of the year up here for king salmon trolling, and then I can go catch another species too during that time. Yeah, I love catching salmon. Nothing like a good king salmon smell. No, there's no yellowfin out here. I think those are East Coast, if I'm not mistaken. No, those are out here too. No tuna up in these waters much. cars, I could be a plumber, I could be an electrician, I could do anything I want to do. I choose to do this because I don't have to deal with some person behind me in the road honking the horn at me, threatening to kill me because I drove too slow. I don't need that, you know. Yeah, the reflection looks great. I don't need that intensity right now. This is my education, so my free time when I'm done fishing, you know, I go study. I learn things. I do as much as I can to better myself because I'm young. I need to take advantage of my youth, and I can't waste it. But I make good money, really good money. Sometimes I don't make money. I lose money. I spent 6 months fishing Dungeness crab, and I made pretty good money doing that. I did king crabbing this year. It was a 2-week fishery. I made pretty good money doing that. But it's about dedication. So if you keep doing it, you'll keep learning. And consider like your first 4 years of fishing your education. So if you make money your first 4 years, you did really good. I mean, you should make money. Yeah, the moon's beautiful tonight. Just beaming through the water. Yes, it is, Chris. It's way nicer than it was yesterday, I tell you what. It's just a little windy. How you doing, Chris? I'll give you a call tomorrow, being sick. Good, man. How's the Lycan and Joker doing? It's 30%. Fishing tax all the way around is 30%. Chris knows. He's fished his whole life. Oh, cool. Yeah, we're headed right now over to, you'll know where I'm going, Chris. Salisbury Sound. Good old Salisbury. Yeah, so the tax on commercial fishing is about 30%, if I'm not wrong. And I think it's pretty good. And there's also, I don't know, there's other stuff too, but it usually works out pretty good in your favor. I mean, my best advice if you want to go do fishing, check the price of whatever you're fishing for before the season starts. And that's from Chris himself, probably. Yeah, the shark hole. Tell me about it. The salmon sharks are just prolific out here. Throughout the year, I mean, this year they started the year off doing king crabbing. I could have done salmon trolling, but I was down in Oregon, and now we're doing black cod. Next we'll do halibut. After halibut we'll be doing some charters, and then charters will be going into more salmon fishing, and then might be getting to go fishing with Chris here in the chat. He does fishing. I got some cool videos of gilding it off into his boat. Charcoal good for king salmon. Maps here. right there. Kalinan Bay, Salisbury Sound. That's what we need to get you for your boat, Chris. High-tech shit. You can fleet 12. All you have to do is just go to the dock in your nearest boat harbor, go find a boat that is tuna or whatever, even a small boat. There's plenty of good fishing in California. You just walk up to somebody that owns a boat and says, man, I wish I could fish for a living. Can we have a cup of coffee and talk about how I could get a job fishing? And I guarantee you that you'd probably be able to find yourself a job by the end of that day. You just have to have the attitude and say, I can do it. Buy yourself some boots and some fishing gear, you know, talk to some people at a commercial fishing, a retail store, and you'll get all the fishing information you need. Ooh. Hey, Chris, we caught another herring today in the pot. It was probably about a 2-day-old floater, but we caught an old dead herring in the pot today. And then a blackcod puked one out the other day. But yeah, there's a ton of herring this year. Outstanding. Yeah, Flea, if you can get on a boat that does herring, yeah, make good money doing herring fishing. The anchovy boats do good too. Get on a squid boat in California, you'll make good money doing squid. And it's a blast too out here. Not buying as much. I don't know if it has anything to do with the herring run, but I don't know. It seemed like it might be related. Herring and fishing. Tony, what'd you do fishing for your first time the other day? What happened? Yeah, thanks, Fleet. Appreciate you subscribing, checking it out. Yeah, watch some other videos back when earlier stuff. I got some cool stuff out there, and it might give you an idea of just how many things people do. Because there's a million ways to do this fishing. Oh, well, at least you caught a fish. It's better than my first time fishing. I don't think I caught a fish, and I think I almost died. I was a little kid, fell off the boat. Catfish is fun too, but if you're doing like lakes and stuff, it's always a different energy and it's nothing like this. I mean, catfish just may not be your thing, you know. I'm not a fan of catfish. That's a long time to be fishing for one catfish, but at least you caught a fish your first time fishing. You